Welcome to my art corner. I have got a couple of designs here that I want to develop. I drew them. Many of them are, you can call them some kind of postmodern cubism, and also based on African traditional designs and some surrealistic aspects. And my intention is to be able to make some flexible works out of them that can be used for multiple purposes. And for prints and so on. And I'll be using this array of colors and some other media to add value to the drawing. Firstly, I have to make sure that the lines are fine by erasing the pencil marks. To make the work more clean. So starting with this one, and subsequently we'll go to this one to do the coloring and so on. I'm Artist Arrey Ivo, and thank you very much for tuning in and to people, places and events and to my art corner. So I have to make sure that the work is proper and all the lines of the tracing, the pencil and so on are taken out. So that you have a very clear surface. To an untrained eye, these marks I'm taking out are not even visible, but then they are. Now, if you leave arts to future generations to go and analyze, probably they see these and with their sophisticated, maybe ultraviolet rays or laser beams they're going to use to scan the device in the future. It might give you a semblance as though you probably were just doing some tentative drawing. Well, if it's a sketch, that wouldn't matter much. It could still be a style. But in this case, I want to do something that is going to be good for its purpose. Colors of Africa will be very pregnant in this work. And the orange of our sun comes to mind, and maybe the fruits we eat. And at the edges, you'll have to be a little bit careful in case you don't want the color to go overboard some of the lines you've drawn. However, using this kind of surface can help to reduce errors. When dealing with rectangular lines. There you go, it's coming up. I want the work to be quite bright and colorful, so that's catching to the eyes. Yeah, I believe in a bit of white to highlight the yellow. Intentionally. One other technique is to probably use, when you have a particular color at hand, you try to use it at the very base and the various angles of the work that you want that it appears, so that you don't have to overchange colors while doing the work. But you can do if you really want to be sure about how it evolves. It's coming up. As you know, green is very pregnant in Africa, in Latin America. Of course, you know about the Congo, the Amazon, and coming to think about the Africans that are in the diaspora, you know, they have a lot of the colors from the motherland. In Cuba, in Brazil, in the Caribbean, you all see Africa spiraling in its people and its artworks. So this work is relevant to the diaspora, as to the mainland, and to other cultures, as it is a work that brings color into its temple. And it's time for a bit of red. red symbolizes life, blood, vitality, which is common to the humans of the world. It runs in our veins. Sometimes it even defines allegiances. It's a very complex issue. That social scientists are not tired of exploring. And this one is coming up. I like its brightness. There's so many shapes and aspects of an African community and family that you can get in this little artwork as it evolves. And to some extent, this work has got relevance to the art of mosaics, and this kind of design can be used, as I told you, in so many things. Brings the design of things that can go on glass, on windows, and you are your own God, generally, in art. I will be moving on to use some blue so that the work can have an aspect of water and the sky to bring the immanent God closer and closer in this artistic reverberation of nature in colors, in smiles. There you go, blue. It's so unique. And there is something in art when you want to create order on your surface, you try to spread out various colors at different angles, so that at the end of the day you can find every color that you use in almost all the corners of your work. It creates a kind of harmony in chaos. Well, you would bear with me that some people say in entropy can be gotten, and in entropy can also be created. So something constructive can come out of chaos, and something chaotic can come out from something constructive. So the work is going on. You can see that everything is about being colored. Yeah, we are on our way to achieving something great for humanity. And this guy, we need to paint his fingers. Yeah, so I will be dotting the I's and cutting the T's. We're about through, and it's great to know you can come up with something that can make people loop, if not thing. And so thank you for watching. Thank you very much for watching my painting. I hope you enjoyed the painting and its outcome. And it has been Artist Arrey Ivo for people, places and events and the African Center for Community and Development.